What's going on, guys? It's Flaws, and in this video I'm going to be talking about Astroneer. This is a game that I've wanted to play for a while, and I did just end up purchasing it. It's obviously not like the newest game that's come out. It came out in 2016, but I think it was just worth it just to get a new game and one that you can actually run around and explore in, which is something I've been looking for in the genre for a while. So, give you a general overview of Astroneer. It's a game where you're kind of on like an alien planet, and you have spaceships, a base, and there's different areas that you can explore. There's different biomes, such as like a forest or maybe like a different alien type forest. But throughout the game, you have this gameplay loop where it's exploring, getting materials, getting resources, bringing them back to your base, and building something off of that. That's the general gameplay loop, which I think it does a very fantastic job of. And it feels like you're going out and exploring the world to get something, which sometimes you just feel like in other games, you're going out and exploring and you like know exactly the point where you have to go. You go right to that set point and then you come back, right? Like there's a lot of that in newer games nowadays, but in this game it does a very good job of you actually feeling like you can explore the world, go out and you just are looking for some sort of material, but you're also just enjoying the scenery. The skybox is beautiful in this game, the different biomes, and you're just having fun listening to cool music while you're exploring the world. When we talk about music in this game, there's a pretty relaxing and like spacey type calm like vibe going on when you're listening to the music. So I think that's a really cool and unique genre of like different music for the background of the game, which is a huge part in this game just because you are exploring for a lot of the time throughout the game. I will say the one thing I found right away was it's really difficult to understand exactly what you have to do. I think playing with friends would help that a little bit, but I was playing solo and it felt like I just didn't know what the next step was at the start, which is fine. I ended up like figuring it out as I was playing along through the game, which I didn't like hate. Like it wasn't something that like took me out of the game too much. Like it was still something I enjoyed doing throughout the game, but I think if they just had a little bit better of a tutorial of what you're supposed to kind of do for like the general progression, that might make the game a little bit more fun at the start of it. But as most exploring games go, you start out with basically nothing and it feels like you're completely lost, right? And then you start building out your base, you start building different machines and different vehicles to kind of move around and make everything more efficient. So I think they do a really good job at that. But it just feels like a very solid game. It feels like something that you can just hop on and relax and play some more of like a casual game, which is something I don't do too often nowadays, but it definitely satisfied like my more casual side of playing video games. I think for final takeaways, I just think this game is very fun to play by myself. It was a very peaceful and relaxing, calm game. You can get that like exploring vibe that you get with like some of those older games that I think newer games just don't do a great job at. And I think personally it is worth it, especially now it's on sale on Steam, like 67% off. So if you're looking at this video very quickly after it got posted, definitely consider checking it out. It's, you know, an older game, but I think it still holds up today, which is, you know, very hard to do in today's atmosphere. But I mean, but I'd say the crafting, the mining, and the exploration is very unique in this game, and it feels fun. It feels enjoyable. So I'd say definitely give this one a try if you guys are looking for a new game. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.